I've been on a personal journey to find myself. I've felt like over the last couple of years, I really started to lose myself, and I needed to reconnect, and just find myself personally and in my relationship with God. That's always a really difficult thing when you make that trek inward and do that work and dig stuff up. It's always really hard, but I've found it always to be very rewarding because God is faithful and He always meets you there. For me, I think the hardest part is because I'm so good at beating myself up for not being more of this or less of that or better at this. And recently, a friend gave me this verse as an encouragement, and it's 1 John chapter 3, verses 19 and 20. So it says, "This then is how we know that we belong to the truth and how we set our hearts at rest in His presence whenever our hearts condemn us. For God is greater than our hearts, and He knows everything." And when I read that, it was just so huge for me, because I realized how much freedom there is in my relationship with Him. I think we all have our dark corners where we try to hide, and we have the little things, or even the big things, that we don't want people to know about us, or that we really don't even want God to see. But He illuminates all of those dark corners, and He enables us to face things and deal with them and move them out if they need to be moved out. He cleans out the cobwebs. It just reconfirmed to me that I don't have to be anybody other than who I am. God loves me completely right now, right where I am, for who I am. I belong to Him. And despite me, God consistently, faithfully, passionately, and lovingly pursues me. And He illuminates all of those dark corners. And He cleans out all the junk. And He takes me to such a better place than I could ever get to on my own.